2 wins on the board. Sophie, how's it all feeling?
Yeah, really good. The girls have played really well the last couple of games, and it seems to be coming together at the right time. We've still got a couple more round matches and hopefully a couple of finals to play. But yeah, we're doing the right things at the right time. To start off with, so couldn't be happier.
New Zealand and India to come, 2 bigger challenges probably than what you've faced so far?
Yeah, I think in tournaments like this, every game it's going to be a challenge. But yeah, definitely both New Zealand and India have got really good teams. They've got really dominant world class players in each team. So we have to be on the ball and continue to get better each game. And hopefully we continue that upwards trajectory.
You've played New Zealand a few times lately, had the upper hand on them. Does that give you a lot of confidence going into tomorrow's game?
Yeah, it does. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I suppose we played them in Australia not long ago, and we were on our home conditions and knew how to play that. So, we have to take these conditions into account, and definitely they've got some really strong players as well. So we have to be on our game, and hopefully we go in and play like we have been, and we can be confident going into them.
You obviously know a fair bit about Leah Tahuhu from the Renegades. How do you think she'd go on a surface like this?
I think any surface Leah bowls on, she's going to have a bit of pace, a bit of bounce hopefully, and Midge has been playing beautifully up the top, and Moons has been doing really well up there with her, and hopefully we can sort of negate her pace and get through that power play and score a few off her. But yeah, Leah certainly does charge in and hit a good length, so yeah, that's going to be a nice little match up at the start there.
And just you with your hand, bad timing. What actually happened, and how are you managing it?
Yeah, I just got a couple of knocks in the lead up to the first game. So yeah, we've just been padding it up during the game, during the warm up, and training. But yeah, it's pretty much fine. Just a bit over the top for me, I think.
So it doesn't affect you? Does it hurt you? No.
No, I just try not to get hit there, I suppose. But yeah. Got to catch the ball.
Yeah, and how are you enjoying the wickets? You've been in pretty good form.
I've loved it over here. The training that's sort of completely different to the matches, and we're not getting as much turn out there as what we would in there training. But yeah, I've really enjoyed going out and wearing the green and gold and playing at a World Cup. It's pretty surreal, and I'm still sort of pinching myself that I'm here. But I'm really enjoying it. And hopefully we can turn a few balls.
Yeah, and just obviously with Jonassen coming back and her being fit and maybe coming back into the side, how did you sort of feel when you got back to keep your place?
I was a bit mixed emotion, I suppose, because I love having Jono around the squad, and she's been really good to me. We've had a lot of great conversations about left arm off spin, and and it's hard to see Jono running drinks, but at the same time she's been really supportive of me, and I'm really thankful for that, and she's been really great around the squad, so I'm sure she'll get her chance and she'll take it with both hands, and I suppose that's just the way it is at the moment with this setup. The girls are in a really good place, and it's hard to pick an 11 each game, so I know when Jono gets the chance she'll definitely take it with both hands.
And just looking ahead to India, have you your experience against Harmanpreet? What's that been?
I have very, very little experience against Kaur, but yeah, just by watching her on TV the other day, she was batting incredibly well. So we're going to have to put a bit of effort into our plans and everything to her, and make sure we get those right. And it depends on the day, I suppose. We might get lucky, she might get lucky, but we just have to best equip ourselves to have plan A, B, and C to her, I think.
Is that a challenge that you thrive on? Is that something that you sort of will watch vision of her and get excited about trying to beat her?
Yeah, definitely. It's that challenge that's why we're here, I suppose, is to beat the best, and Kaur's definitely right up there with one of the best in the world. So I think we're really looking forward to coming across her. But yeah, first New Zealand, and hopefully we'll get over the line against them.
Speaking of New Zealand, I think Susie Bates has scored. She's averaging about 60 in T20 cricket this year. How important is that power play going to be tomorrow for the bowlers?
Yeah, I think only 2 out. You have to be right on the ball from the start. It's quite ruthless, the power play, and I've learnt that being able to bowling bowling and the power play. I've sort of underestimated how hard it is, and having that opportunity to bowl against the likes of her and Divine in Australia, I sort of really learnt. You have to be right on from the start, and Susie's been in great form, so that doesn't change either. So hopefully it goes our way tomorrow. But she's definitely in some good form and quite a dangerous player.
And win tomorrow in a semi-final spot's Australia's. How much of an incentive is that?
Yeah, it's definitely a massive incentive. And we're taking each day as it comes, and we don't want to look too far ahead of ourselves, but having the opportunity to play in a World Cup semi-final, that really excites me, and I'm sure it excites everyone else. So we're really pumped, and as I said, we're just taking it day by day, and hopefully we go on the right side of the win tomorrow.
One more, just before we go. How do you explain that session last night after clinical performance against Ireland?
We don't get to train under lights very often, so we thought we'd take the opportunity and do that. So especially we've got a big match on tomorrow night, and the finals are on at night as well. So we thought, why not have a few more running sessions and and catch some high balls under lights, and make the most of the access to the ground and the lights like that. So the girls really enjoyed that, and we took a lot out of that.